essentially what you want is you want this little image to not show on a mobile device, because that just does not look right, and you rather not show this at all on a mobile device, right? And so what you want to do for this is we'll first go to launch, and we'll like publish the page as is. And once the page is published, I'll just open this in a window. And what we can do is we can just right click and find out where this image is, right? So this is the image right over here. And what we want to do is we'll just take this entire block. So starting from here down. And the quickest way for me to hide this on a mobile device, and for anybody else who's watching, you pretty much write a media query, meaning for a specific size of a page, do something different. And give you a good example is, as soon as I shrink this page down to its smallest size, what we have is, if I right click on anything, so for example the text over here, right? Then if there was a size set to them, I'm just looking through it, so don't get too confused with the code or anything that I'm browsing through. I'm trying to look for a specific piece of a block of kind of a code. So for example, this one or something. Actually, maybe this title text might be a good example. Okay, so see, right when I right click and I did inspect on this title text that you have going on over here, see how it says add media, and then it says max width of 575, and then there is, so our typography, our fonts are mobile responsive, meaning they automatically change the size of it depending on what size of screen you are on. So we have a size for mobile, and we have a size for tablets, and then we have its general size, which is set to 60 pixels. But 60 pixels, if you were to keep them on a mobile device, it would look super huge, and every letter might be in like its own one line or something, So what this @media does is, for a specific mobile size, it actually does specific things, right? And so what we want to do is we will go back and @media maxed width of 575 pixels is what it is, right? So in here, we can start writing some custom style. So remember how we created this custom style for making that pop-up appear on your page? Same thing, what we want to do is I will add one more right here, and I'll type in @ and I'll make this larger. So we can even zoom into this. I'll just do Command plus a few times. Let me see. I'll just do this. So we can zoom in, and so that it's clearly visible of what we are typing for now, and then we can zoom back out, okay? So we'll do @media, okay? And then you can see right over here, it tells you want to put it in the parentheses, just like that. So I'll put parentheses, and then I'll do max width, okay? And then colon, and you can look back and forth that it does have max width and colon, and it's 575. So we'll do 575 pixels. And in here, what we want to do is we'll go to this image that we have right here. I'll right click on this inspect, and I'll pick the whole thing. And I'm looking for this row item because we added a row and we want the entire row to just hide away, okay? So now what I can do is I can go right click and copy, and I can just go to copy selector. Now the reason why I'm recording this is just so that you can reference back to this. But once you click on copy selector, it copies something in your clipboard that you can come back over here and paste it. So if I do paste, it actually copies it exactly how it's supposed to be, and or what that selector and then is supposed to be, and then I'll do the open and close curly bracket. So and in here I can do display of none. None, if I can spell. So essentially what it's doing is if the device size is this or smaller, right? So 575 or smaller, take this item and do not display it, meaning it's, displays none. You can also do visibility equals 0. That's another one that you want to do, but display none should work just fine. So now that we have it done, I'll zoom back out, and I may not be able to use my keyboard shortcuts, but I'll just use this, and we'll just zoom back out. I think you keep it at about 75 or something, right? And then I'll just click publish again. And what this will do is now if I just refresh this page, you will see it working where it's not available there anymore. See that?
Yeah, that's great. And if you make it bigger, it will be?
Yes. So if I make this bigger than 575, and usually see how on the Chrome, as soon as I'm changing, it kind of in the gray bar in the top right corner shows what the width is, right? And see it's increasing, and right when it hits, and I'll scroll down just a little bit because this is wherever image appears. And as soon as I hit the 575 mark and beyond, there it shows.
Awesome.
So that's all we did is we took a specific mobile size and we decided to hide it on that mobile size. So maybe this might help you have a quick turnaround. We will have that feature available for each element. Right now, we only have it available on a section base. So if I click on this section, I can go to the style, and there is this hide on mobile, which allows me to hide this entire section on a mobile device. But we do not have like, a row or an image or an element kind of a thing. Each individual element, we don't have an option in the style to hide on mobile. So once we activate it, that will automatically take care of how you want to display items. But until then, this is like a nice little workaround that you can do.